Yo guys, what is going on? NumbNexus here, bringing you guys another Wi-Fi battle. How against my good friend Nick, SacredFire Nick. If you all don't know him by now, link it down in the description if you don't know him. Question of the day, do you think all megas should be Ubers? Because where we are looking at right now, all of the megas are probably going to be bumped up to Ubers, so make sure to answer that question of the day. As well as if we can get this video up to 200 likes, that'd be incredible. But let's get on to the team preview. So we decided to just toss in some Uber Pokemon. His team is just literally a sticky web team of Ubers and just like 4 Ubers Pokemon and then a wall right there. Or like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 Ubers Pokemon and a wall right there. So my team is a little bit more just there. You know, I got like 3 OU Pokemon, or 4, and then like 2 Ubers because I don't have as many Ubers as Nick. Nicholas has way too much power, as you all known for that. And that's really it. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed the Super Bowl today. I'm probably gonna watch it as well. I'm on the Broncos side. I don't know about you guys, but I'm on the Broncos side. I don't think the Seahawks, because Seahawks can't swim. You know, they can't swim. They're hawks. They can't swim. But I'm gonna lead off my Darkrai, expecting him to lead off with the Smeargle. I'm gonna go for that Dark Void. It is 6 IV, Shiny Timid Darkrai. So if you're asking how we got all of this, I know a lot of people are gonna wonder why. Pokebank. We have Pokebank. We've had Pokebank since like the day it came out. So like December 25th. But he's now asleep. So now I have a free Dark Pulse that I can get off. I don't even want to set up the nasty plot because as I know from my bad luck, they usually almost always wake up on first turn, but it ended up one-shotting it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't notice it. Look at the screen right now. Maybe the sash was already broken. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have it. I don't know. But the Giratina is here. I was wondering why, because I can just stay in and get off a Dark Pulse on it. He was wondering what item I'm holding, so it was I don't know. He wondered what item I was holding the entire time. I end up having black glasses. You know, black glasses really come through. I don't have any other item to give it, so I decided to give it black glasses. Ends up missing the Dragon Tail, which is really unfortunate because I could have really helped him out. So I guess that was really bad. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say it's game change, but it would have done a lot of damage to my Darkrai, and that would have been a little unfortunate. But the Kyogre is here. Look at that Kyogre. Ooh, that Kyogre is sizzling in the rain. Makes no sense because drizzling in the rain. I'm gonna Dark Void and I miss. So I guess that kind of makes up for, you know, the Dragon Tail miss, but he does go for the Calm Mind. I really was hoping Nick would kill me because I felt really bad that he missed the Dragon Tail. Ends up setting up on my face. I don't know who Nick is. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he takes me for, but Darkrai puts in some mad work. So I'm going to continue to keep going for Dark Voids because Dark Void just really does it. You know, Dark Void is just way too good as Darkrai. My lord, Darkrai is just the demon of Ubers. Darkrai is just like, he's there, you know. So now I decided to set up my nasty plot not to be that guy. I don't know what he's gonna do. I feel like he's gonna be still asleep. I hope he doesn't wake up. Ends up waking up and gets off the Thunder. I'm dead. I don't think I can take a Calm Mind boosted Thunder in the rain. I end up taking one though. God knows how, but I do. I don't know how. I don't know what nature he is. Maybe he's a defensive nature because I'm almost positive that should have killed me. Darkrai is really frail, as it does a lot of damage, much more than I thought it would. He expected me to either switch out to save my Darkrai, and I'm not going to play that way. I'm just going to use my Darkrai as a suicide lead. That's what it meant to be, so I mean, that was horrible English what I said. That's what it's meant to be. But he sets up the Calm Mind, and now what I'm going to do is just go for the Dark Pulse again and knock that thing out. He could have taken me out at any given moment. He takes me out now, goes for the Water Spout. I don't think he knew though that Water Spout works on your HP, and he ended up figuring that out as it didn't do that much damage. So it was gonna end up doing little to no damage anyways, but at the range that I was at, it was gonna kill regardless. It's still stab, so it was gonna kill regardless. But that is a thing. My Darkrai is now gone. I'm not going to bring on my Japanese name Pokemon, my Tornadus T. I'm going to go for the U-turn, really hoping it's going to kill from that range because I know Kyogre is really bulky. And thankfully for me, it ends up killing from that range. And the Kyogre, the Sea Basin, or Basin, whatever it's called, is gone. So that big hunk of chunk of threat is dead. So I'm not going to come up to my Terrakion. Really looking at his team, I killed his Ghost Pokemon, so a close combat is going to be hitting everything kind of hard. I don't know if he's Choice Scarf, so I'm going to get out of there. Regardless, he does outspeed me. I am Choice Banded. So I don't know if he's going to go for Hurricane, maybe Air Slash. Ends up going for the Air Slash, and it's not going to be doing that much damage to my Chansey. Chansey can eat up hits, because, you know, Chansey is that gal pal. He now goes for the U-turn. He does have the life orb. I know that damage from that now. I know him having life orb now. Like, I can definitely work around that to the point where I can just soft boiled solid down and be the douchey guy. I don't play that way, but I'd never do that. No, but he comes to this Rayquaza. This thing right here ends up being the bane of my existence. I have never just like, wow. I go for the toxic regardless because I was very positive that he was not going to stay in. He can't touch me. I knew he was going to bring in the physical attacker, and I forgot to look at his team, so I kind of played this like a little blind again, but he ends up with the wow. Super Bowl Sundays really got me to talk this weird, but he ends up putting up the D-Dance, and I don't know what I can do from there. I decided to get off a Seismic Toss because I'm confident that my Chansey can take a +2 Dragon Dance Outrage, or I didn't know he had Outrage, I saw he had Dragon Claw. But as you're going to end up seeing, he does have, he's very confident in his Rayquaza. He doesn't even care that his Rayquaza is racking down on damage. He wants his Rayquaza to sweep, so he sets up another D-Dance, and I cannot handle that. I cannot fathom that. The power of Shiny Rayquaza is going to happen right here today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go for the soft boil because I did expect him to go for the Outrage, just to wear down his Rayquaza. Doesn't end up happening. A lot of people stress with my Chansey, man. Chansey is way too bulky. Chansey has got it. If this thing was a fairy Pokemon, we would all quit Pokemon. I guarantee you that. Having two like weaknesses, one of them being irrelevant, that'd be powerful. Ends up going for the E-Key though. He doesn't want to lock himself into anything just yet. Now, had he gone for the Outrage, there probably would have been a much higher chance to knock me out. Maybe he expected a switch. I don't know yet. But the only Pokemon that I have to take on the Rayquaza one-on-one is my Skarmory. And I don't think he predicted Skarmory. So I don't know why he went for the EQ there. Maybe he didn't want to lock himself in just yet. So that goes down. That happens. He's not going to go for the Dragon Claw. Now revealing that he doesn't even have the Outrage. And as you're going to see, it's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. I'm able to take that though, just a soft boiled. Did I say I'm not a douche? I am a douche. I am being such a bad guy. I'm stalling down his Rayquaza because I know that if I don't stall it down now, I'm gonna lose. I'm sorry for being that guy, but I'm gonna lose if I don't take care of this Rayquaza. So the poison doesn't quite knock it down yet, and I'm just gonna sit here thinking, hey, maybe he's gonna get a crit. I know he's gonna get a crit. Let the crit happen. Doesn't end up getting a crit. So I felt like just being the nice guy though, because nice guys finish last, and I decided to attack this turn rather than soft boiled to take care of the Rayquaza. And with Chansey being horribly slow, he can send in anybody he wants to send in and just destroy me. He sets up the nasty plot though. Nicholas, what are you doing? I don't know why. He might have expected a switch. I would assume he expected a switch because it did look like I was going to switch out. I was very low at HP, and maybe I wanted to save my Chansey for some reason. I don't know, maybe he expected that, but he did set up with the Dark Pulse, and I mean, he set up with the Darkrai, and that's really bad. Ends up going for the Dark Void. I'm still questioning that because he could have just gone for the Dark Pulse and taken me out with little to no HP rather than putting me to sleep. But, you know, he works his own way. He might have expected to switch again. You know, I just play a lot of mind games with him, so he might have expected me to switch out. We were in a Skype call, so I guess you can understand all of this. So, he's going to go for the Dark Void again, and now he lands the Dark Void. That animation is probably one of the best animations in this game. Oh my lord. But the Dark Void is there. Now the Darkrai sweep might end up happening. He is going to get stalled out, as well as me having a Terrakion. If he wants to go for a Dark Pulse on my Terrakion and I somehow live it, I would proceed to sweep. But I wasn't too confident on taking a hit. I was not too confident on taking a +2 stab Darkrai Dark Pulse. I was not confident on that. Sets up another nasty plot. Nicholas loves to set up with his Pokemon. Like 3 of his Uber Pokemon have setup moves, and I am just shivering at this man's power. I don't know how I can work around this power. I just don't know. The power is here. I'm really trying to wake up to the Toxic is wearing him down. So again, I'm not too worried, but I know that this thing is probably going to be a big threat. He does the bad dreams. So I guess now I understand why he put me to sleep. He wanted to get the bad dreams off. That way he wouldn't even have to touch me. This man is mocking me. We cannot let that happen. Go, my Tornadus. Go for the U-turn. And I'm almost positive that it doesn't end up knocking it out, which it doesn't. I don't know why that was super effective. This guy is like really frail. I don't know why, but it does not. It doesn't knock it out. I was really surprised. I really was. I have to go out to my Skarmory just, you know, because I wasn't too positive my Terrakion taking a hit, and I have Sturdy. Brings me down to my Sturdy, and I'm basically dead. So he's gonna kill off my Skarmory, and I probably should have air slashed if I outsped. I was very confident on a U-turn taking it out. It is super effective, but he didn't take it out. I was disappointed. I have really under-relied the power of Darkrai. You know, I guess he's not as frail as I thought he would be. But the poison is going to take him down, and that is going to be GG Nick. He's got his last Pokemon, but the Tornadus T. So what I can do is I'm going to sack off my Skarmory. I said GG because the Dark Void Darkrai was the only thing that he had left to kind of take down my team. It did handle almost everybody on my team now that my Chanty was dead. 2 walls gone now. A Tornadus T could come back, but I'm going to bring out the Ho-Oh. The Ho-Oh is here. Now Ho-Oh is going to get off that powerful Sacred move. I brought in the Ho-Oh just because I know Nick's name is SacredFire. We're going to bring out the mascot of SacredFire. We're going to go for the SacredFire. Hobla! And that is going to be able to take out that Tornadus T. And that is going to be a game. God, Uber's matches are just way too hype. But that's the game. That's the game. If you guys want to see more Uber's match, make sure to tell me that in the comment section below. Answer the question today. If you get 200 likes, you guys would make my day. Thank you all for 18K. We are very close on the 20K milestone. Enjoy the Super Bowl. I'm on the Broncos. Who are you on? And until the next time, guys, I will catch you all later.